Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I quickly retexture hairs. Let's say for example somebody converted or made a new hair and your favorite texture creator hasn't retextured it yet and you can't wait to use the hair. Well, I'm going to show you how you can do it by yourself using one of the hair textures of your favorite creator. I'm going to retexture this summer wine hair. And for that I opened up a hair file from Plum Blobs because I like her hair textures. So I open it up in Sims 3 PE and then I look for the multiplier hair. Note that with some files you won't see the preview image because it will save in PNG instead of a DDS file. So here's just try and error which one it is. Usually it's, in my case, the second image that has the error code here. So, like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and export that. And then I'm gonna open up and DSR. It's supposed to be this one. I'm gonna try it again. It's this one. Perfect. So this is I'm gonna use a texture of this hair. So what I'm gonna do is zoom in a little bit first. I'm gonna copy part of the hair. I'm gonna make a rectangle. Make sure that it's full, like full texture on it, so no edges here or lower opacity here. It has to be a full texture, and just copy it. Then you make sure that you know the sizes. I'm gonna save this as new size, so new image 266 522. Okay, and I paste that and I save. That way I have always a texture. Save it as a TDS. Save DXD5, okay. And you're also gonna need the mask, so the color channels, and I believe that's always the first one from the error. You're supposed to see the image, but in some cases, like I said, it isn't. I'm gonna try with this one, and it is perfect. Open it up, and just like you did before, you copy it, like tiny square in it. Make sure that the part you're copying in has all the color channels, so the blue, red, and green parts. And no opacity, lower opacity thingies here. Again, copy. New 269. You only have to do this like once. You don't have to do this for every hair you want to retexture. Save. Okay, and that you have your basics. And now I'm gonna export the hair file that I want to retexture, so this hair. You only need to retexture the multiplier here, so the mask you will make based on your other one. So to file, yes, and I already have it open here, so I'm gonna do it again. And now you're gonna open up your other texture as a layer, the one with the multiplier. So, apparently I see it's going on the map. You have to open up the multiplier reference here, and then you're gonna layer it over. When using your texture here, never do this, otherwise it will look blurry. You can stretch it in on the y-axis for the length, but never in the width, otherwise it would look ugly. So what if you do, it doesn't cover the whole hair, you just duplicate it and layer it over. And then you're gonna change your mode, you know how it's in English, to something that is called value, or just gray word, I think, gray value. The way it had like covered up. I can check in Photoshop in a bit. What's it called? Photoshop. And then you do that for all the hair strands from here. See, this one is vertically, so I have to rotate it by 90 degrees. And see, this shouldn't be covered, so I'm gonna gum that one out like this. And then I do it again, duplicate. Turn this one 90 degrees again. And here my hair doesn't cover it all, so I'm gonna stretch it. Note that I turned it vertically so I can stretch it in the width now, not in the length. Like that. Duplicate the other ones. Again, scale this a little bit down. Duplicate this last one and turn it to. Like this, and I see that this one looks on the right texture. Like that. And now I'm gonna merge all the layers together. So you can't start at the top layer, you have to just start at the bottom here, otherwise this will happen, and that's not what you want. You need to keep the textures, so you keep lower bottom one together. And then you have to scale the layer again, because now it is a bigger size. You can see it by the yellow stripes here. So you do that just by scaling to the image size, I think it's in English called. And it's right size now. But note that the texture looks a bit weird, so not completely gray, and that's when you go to colors and desaturate, and we can choose which looks better. Doesn't make much difference here. I'm just gonna pick one, and that's your multiplier. You can export it. New. Save. And now you're gonna make your mask. How you do that? You import, just like you did before, the mask image, and you're gonna place it too, but you have to check with the original hair image how it's done. See that the upper parts here don't have blue channels, so we have to make sure that your image won't either. And this one doesn't have any red or blue, and this doesn't have red. And it even doesn't have red either. So okay, you have to do that too. Otherwise your channels may look a bit messed up. So this one only has like green, I believe. So same thing with the other ones. You can't stretch it in the width, you have to copy it. And I can't have a layer over here. I'm gonna check if I have blue layers here. You have blue, and it's not. So I'm gonna scale it like that. A bit more. This one, a little more. Okay, that will be fine. Come out around these. And do it normal like this again. You don't have to add a different mode on. I just do that to check if I have something covered. Okay, and then I just re-import it because I edited the other one too much. This only had green, so I have to rotate it first. Okay. And a layer over here. Like that. Okay. Let me check real quick. Oh, wrong one. Gonna come out sides. And normal. And this too. Gonna check. Red and green. Again, open this layer. Check. No blue. Good. Just what I want. And coming out. Voila. Nope. Oh. And again, open as layer. Sometimes you don't have to gummy out that much, you can just copy paste. But in my case I have to import it every time. And I think this one was completely green or just red and green. Red and green, okay. Any other ones are like completely, yeah, okay. This one was not completely like, yeah. So I can do this, I think. Yeah, good. And coming out of this. Okay. Duplicate. Down to the normal. Okay. And then this one was completely green, I think, again. Yeah. Okay. Gonna pull a new one. Okay. Go to the top so I can see it more. Twist it. Okay, again, that's for green. Like that. And then I coming out the rest of it again. Like that. And normal again. And just like you did before, you're gonna merge it all together. Now it doesn't matter if you merge it from the top or the bottom, because it doesn't have any image mode. And just get it again to the size. And you're gonna export this one. Okay. And then you can just go to the image, the essentially PE package file, and import your new images. Just press replace here, and replace this. And you can save it. You can save copy as, and it will make a new package. Or I just do save because I don't want duplicate hairs in my game. Press save. But, yeah, the thumbnail will stay in place, so you still know whichever it will be, but the text will be different, of course. And then you just put that in game, and it will work. I'm gonna show you in a bit. And here we are. Our hair has the texture we wanted. It looks exactly the same. And the thumbnail is still here. You could always replace that if you want to. What if your hair is like looking shiny? I'm gonna give an example of a hair I know that has that issue. This one. If this looks shiny, then it's possible that the specular map is not correctly. How do you fix that? Well, quite easily. Just go to your file again. Don't know which this one is called, but I'm gonna open up a hair that I think has that issue. And just open up a random hair. Don't know if it has a specular map or not. Yes, when it has one, it's gonna be like a black one. So when it has this issue, you just go to your Gimp or Photoshop, this one, and then you're just gonna make it partly black. So you go to contrast and brightness, I think it's called. You lower the brightness and you up on the wrong layer. This down, brightness down, and contrast up until it's like partly black. You could leave it like this with a bit of shine in it, or completely black, it's up to you. And then just replace it and it will look normal like this. Save it and then import it here again or replace it, and you're good to go. So that was it. This is just a quick way to retexture, of course. It's not, I don't know if it's a really good one, but it works for me, and that's all that counts. So I hope you learned something from it, and hopefully see you soon.